Greetings, YouTube. So today I'm going to be reviewing that of a Siege figure, because apparently all I've been doing is reviewing Earthrise figures or like other. So yeah, this is Siege Voyager class Starscream, and as you can see, this is not his Earth mode because it takes place on Cybertron. What would an Earth-style jet be doing there in the first place? Why would that make any sense? Anyways, so basically Starscream's alternate mode is that of a space triangle. That is what he turns into. Okay, what he turns into is a Cybertronian. It's a Tetrajet. There are multiple names for flying triangle, flyangle, flying, space flyangle, I don't know. A battle axe, I guess it kind of looks like a battle axe, you know, because axe blade, handle, whatever the middle of the axe is called. And then, yeah, so, as you may have noticed, his jet mode isn't entirely perfect, because his arms and legs, they are literally right there. I'm not even going to do the whole robots in the skies gag, because they're on Cybertron. Why would they need to blend in? Oh yeah, also his chest is back there. I guess it could count as a power pod? I don't know. He is blast effect compatible, so you could, like, jam blast effect in there, have him rocketing off or something. If it's going into feet only, you could jam it up here if you wanted to, just, whee! You sure does glide pretty well, I love it, that goes, whee! Oh, crap. Knock stuff off. Just go ahead and knock some stuff off. Also, his guns, of course, are blast effect compatible. So, you know, he can just lay siege to some Autobots. I'm just gonna throw in this random dude. Pew. Oh, he's dead. Oh no. Anyways, so he's dead now. Yeah. Once again, the jet mode isn't entirely perfect. I mean, it ain't even an exact triangle. Like, it's kind of missing a point, literally. But oh well, what were you supposed to expect of one of the feet? There we go. Nice, it's flat. Yeah. You may have also noticed that he's got some filth on him. That, I did not do that. That was on the figure when I bought it. Yeah, it's like a thing with Siege figures. They gotta have filth on them. They gotta have filth on them. He's probably got, like, filth everywhere. Like, everywhere I look, I see filth. Why? Why is he so dirty? Take a bath, man. Take a bath. It doesn't suffice. Where do the feet move again? No? Okay. So, yeah. Size comparisons. Here we have Earthrise Snapdragon, and originally I thought that Snapdragon's alternate mode was Cybertronian. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he was released in the later years of G1, and vehicle modes didn't matter at that point, I think. Because, I mean, the Autobots hardly resembled anything, so why should... The Autobots didn't resemble anything Earthwise, because they didn't turn into animals, so why should the Decepticons? I mean, I had no clue that this was the same thing that movie Jetfire turned into. As for another comparison, here's Power of the Primus Battle Flash. I think, if I remember correctly... What all did I get? And how many transformers did I buy last year? Or how many transformers did I get? I don't know. So, anyways, yeah. Obviously not meant to scale, because otherwise the combiner that this guy needs to form a part of would be really big. Although, maybe it's supposed to be like that. I mean, combiners are generally considered bigger. Well then, I'm gonna pause here and do the transformation into bot mode. Yep. I promise this will be a short review and not go on for nearly half an hour. Okay, so, transformation time. Yeah, so what you first want to do is you want to take the chest and you want to untab it. These two tabs will go into these two slots. I'll just tab in right there. You want to untab that and bring it down. The chest does have a tendency to just, like, well, of course now it doesn't want to, there we go. The chest does have a tendency to pop off. I mean, you could easily do that for the jet mode. I mean, if you're one of those people who hates any form of robot mode kibble. Look, if you hate robot mode kibble on your vehicle, then you're not gonna like this figure. I actually like it. It's pretty fun. Untab it and bring it down. And then you want to take the engines, untab it. That will slot into there. And we'll go up. This will lock into place, and these two things will lock into each other, and there you go. Next, you want to take the wings, and you want to untab them. These two slots go into these two tabs. You want to bring the wings out, and just get them out of the way, remove the null rays. It's not parts forming, it's just removing the accessories. It'd be like counting removing the trailer on Optimus parts forming. It's not. It's how he transformed in G1. Deal with it. I'm going to rotate the arms so that way they untab themselves from the legs. Bring the arms back. Spin the biceps. I'm going to bring up the whole jet section, and yeah, he's obviously a shellformer now. What do you know? Next, I'm going to go ahead and take the legs. You want to unfold them, and one thing that I do love about this transformation, this little part goes in just to accommodate the leg, and then it just springs right back out. Yeah, so going back into vehicle mode, you want to hold that in, and then fold it, and then you want to just tab into his butt. But yeah, so same thing on the other side. Take these thrusters and flip out the toes and feet. There you go. Then you just want to go ahead and rotate around the waist, and as you can see here, the chest will come down and untab itself because it loves to do that, and plug into place. And you may notice that, yes, there is a crack down the cockpit that allows the waist to rotate. Go ahead and bring the head up. I'm going to bring this panel down, and you want to fold it in. That's what I thought it was at first. That gives the head the tendency to go back a little bit, but turns out you're supposed to have it here. So thank goodness I knew that before I filmed this review. Then you want to go ahead and split the nose and rotate these up to become his classic shoulder pylons. I'm going to collapse this down and just kind of lock everything into place. And then we're just going to leave the wings back for now. I'm going to come to the arms, open up the forearms, flip out the fists, and extend them. The elbow, this makes for double jointed elbows. This actually makes for some really good posability. Close up the arm, do all of the exact same stuff on the other side. Then you want to fold the wings back, and there you go. And of course, plug in the null rays. Because no Starscream is truly complete without his null rays. Unless he's shaped like a Dorito. So, now that we're in the robot mode, he looks pretty good. Yeah, until you look at the back. Honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, sure, it's obviously just the entire alternate mode crumpled up onto his back, but at least it's sort of cohesive. I mean, yes, it's obviously just the whole jet crumpled onto his back. I'm gonna stop repeating myself, but it is a pretty good figure. I mean, yeah, he's okay. So, getting into the head sculpt, he's frowning for some reason. Maybe he got tired of overthrowing Megatron. Also, I think his head is light piping. Let's let's check that now. Shall we? This is probably gonna mess up the glare on my camera, but who cares? And jeez. Okay, let's just my eyes. Is that light piping? Oh my god, his eyes are scary. Just I can't even hold him steady. Also, his wings have light piping. Yeah, they're kind of brittle. But who cares, really? But look at the light piping on his eyes. Does that not look scary? And yeah, we're gonna need to turn off this lamp. I think I'm blinding myself with this. I'm not gonna be able to do these reviews, you know. I am gonna be seeing spots for the next few weeks, I'll tell you that. But yeah, he's got light piping. The chest is the standard Seeger cockpit chest, even though it's clearly on his bum. The arms are arms, the legs are legs, and 10 out of 10, best description ever. And oh yeah, the back is a crumpled up jet. Yay, what do you know? So let's talk posability. We have a ball jointed head. I mean, it's kind of hard to get in there because stupid pylons. But the head is ball jointed, and it's screwed together. I think Thundercracker has a smirk. I don't have Thundercracker because trying not to buy things. Airwave was actually my last purchase of the year, so I won't be getting anything new. You know, for a while. Expect to see some reviews sooner or later. Shoulders can rotate. I mean, you want to get the wings out of the way. You can also move out. He's also got a butterfly joint, which I think is pretty cool. I think he's like one of the only figures in my entire collection that has a butterfly joint that I know of. Double bend at the elbow due to how he transforms, and just move the null ray. Yeah, the arm has a tendency to come untabbed. Wrist swivel, bicep swivel, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's put the null ray back on. Getting those out of the way. We have a waist rotation. The legs can kick forward that far and only really back that far. That's when the kibble kind of starts to clash. Also, stability. Yeah, it ain't that great. He's kind of got these stubby little feet. It's got outward movement. It is a little tricky to move them outwards, though. I will say that. Side swivel. Knee can move about that much, and you can get even more range if you push in the back of his calves. Up and down, or not that far down, at the ankle, and limited pivot. But he's still got up and down, so you know, you get some interesting poses. I would hook him up to a flight stand, but unfortunately I don't have one because, of course I don't. But you could. Oh yeah, I should also mention the wings can rotate. They can flap and they can rotate. So, you know, you could kind of get him into a pose like this, if you wanted to. You know, all you would need is to shove a flight stand in his bum hole. His bum hole, yes, that's what I'm calling it, bum hole. Well, I guess for now, basically all we have to do is, like, this. I guess that works. He's gonna fall over. Yep. So, his accessories are the two null rays that are mounted on his shoulder. And he currently has, like, let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess. That counts. 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10, 11, 13. He has like 13 siege ports, so you could plug all sorts of crap onto him. Like, crap. I did not tell you to move. I did not tell you to move. You could plug Snapdragon's guns, like, up here or something. Just through there. Like Snapdragon's guns, or you could... You could have them, like, cradling a battle mass. Or something. You know, basically whatever you want to do. I mean, it's the War for Cybertron trilogy. Logistics went out the windows when multiple 5mm ports were added. So, as for comparison, here we have Power of the Prime's Battle Trap, and I think they scale pretty well with each other. Earthrise Snapdragon, who is significantly shorter. Actually, is he? Yeah, he's surprisingly shorter. Of course, Starscream is shorter than Prime, and Prime hardly fits into this frame because of how wide he is. So, yeah, there you go. You got that. And finally, here we have Earthrise Cliff Jumper, the only figure who will fit on camera whenever I need him to. So yeah, other than that, I will say that this is a pretty decent figure. About the Earthrise one, I don't think I'll be getting it anytime soon. It's not because of the lack of waist swivel, it's just because I don't really care. I like the Siege aesthetic, so I'm sticking with the Siege aesthetic. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this week's video, make sure to like, subscribe, share the video with someone, comment on the video if you feel like it, and I will see you next time. Peace!